stairs. She's called out her minions. Strobe lights are flashing upon Zozobra, adding to the whole effect. Again, Old Man Gloom knows that something is happening.
The anticipation is definitely building as they descend the stairs.
The drums are changing, the music is changing. Kiwanis really does a wonderful job of pulling this all together, choreographing it. Now we know why Zozobra had, when we were looking at him during the day, and we said he had such orange lips.
Yeah.
It's neon. And the glooms are splitting apart at the bottom of this. They reach the bottom of the stairs. I think there are about 70 or 80 glooms this year, all little kids who've come into a competition.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but he looks a little perturbed.
I think if I had 80 kids passing in front of me, I'd be a little perturbed too.
Look at that color. I don't think you can see that well at home, but it's extraordinary.
Oh,
and the superimposition is marvelous too. Yeah, that's great.
And the glooms are coming. They're just pouring out of nowhere, doing the bidding of the Gloom Queen.
So we invite you at home. Break out all of your negative thoughts for the year, all the negative things that have happened to you, and project them into your screen. Not all at once. We don't want anything to happen to your intelligent set at home. But project out into the set anything that you might have. Get ready to unload it.
Zozobra looking over the crowd. Some of them. No, some of the glooms might be actually the people portraying the glooms this year are Santa Fe grammar school children. And now the color on Zozobra has changed and the strobe effect is taken in again, indicating that something is amiss. Still they dance, and still they move. And we see fire pots being lit at the base as the glooms move away. The agitated sounds coming from Zozobra as he sees the fire. And the Gloom Queen. Invoking a spirit of gloom, I guess. And now the lights have changed again to stark white. Bringing almost a sense of reality into what's going to happen. Now we're back into the unreality. He's looking a little green and nauseous there, isn't he? And the cries of burn him, has started. I don't know if you can hear it at all, but they're getting whipped up here, boy. Now bonfires are all lit at the base of Zozobra. The Queen is still dancing, madly gesticulating. Zozobra's arms are beginning to flail about. Boy Scouts are involved in this.
They learn how to use fire appropriately, and I think in an appropriate way, and get a chance to use it ceremonially. I think it's a marvelous start for these kids. There they go.
Kiwanis has really done a wonderful job in making this an all-inclusive event. They've invited all these different people from different aspects of the community to come in and to take part in this anniversary celebration. As we've already said, this is the 71st annual burning. 71 years they've been doing this. It's amazing.
Have you ever asked yourself, Eric, why we did this? Why we keep coming back and why it gets bigger and bigger every year?
No.
It's a deep question. I think it speaks to the whole religious aspect. We all have a spiritual dimension of some type, and we may not know how to use it, but here we have a ceremony for the people, by the people, that they can come together and have some fun.
Fire wing figures emerging at the very base of Zozobra, above the Gloom Queen. I wonder how this aspect of the battle is going to come out. What's going to happen with the Gloom Queen doing battle with the winged fire figures? Again, the music is changing, building in intensity, leading us to, well, we know what's going to happen. It's almost as if the smoke from the flame going up to the skies is some sort of offering. Indeed. A burnt offering.
Look at those dancers. They're just really gesticulating wildly.
Well, how different do you think this incarnation, this 1997 burning of Zozobra, how different do you think it is than the very first one 71 years ago?
Well, I have taken a look at some of the books and pictures of the early ones, and they were clearly more primitive. But if you think about it, they were started by one guy and then a few guys, and the way this thing has grown, I can't begin to explain it to anybody who's not seen it.
I know for me, the first time I saw it was just indescribable. There was no way I could have anticipated what was going to happen.
I remember a couple of years ago, there was a fellow here from San Jose who had no clue what was going on. He just stepped out of a restaurant and he saw all these people just streaming. He just got in the street and came up here. He'd never seen anything like it before. He was just undone. There he is. There he is. The fire dancer.
The fire dancer has appeared once more. And the fire dance has begun. Last year, because of the rain, some of the pyrotechnics that they were expecting to use last year had gotten wet, so they weren't able to go, so we didn't even get the full effect. So I'm really looking forward to this year. After there's some fireworks strung up along the sides, there are additional pinwheels and skyrockets that they couldn't even use last year that I'm really excited about this year.
That is a byproduct. There were some very ominous clouds that never quite came into action. But I wouldn't rule it out. Clouds that never quite came into action. But I wouldn't rule it out later.
And the fire dancer has the torches, and he's waving them above his head, and he's getting ready, dancing up to the top.
Those are lovely effects on your telephone screen.
It is, the trail effects are really something. Fire dancer is causing Zozobra to move and flail about even more than he was before.
there any minimum age limit for children to see this?
Oh, I don't think so.
I think it's be a hard one for some
Maybe.
parents to say.
I don't know if I'm even old enough to take all this. I'm reduced to saying wow a lot. There.
Oh. Did you see that? There it goes.
Fire trails moving at the foot of Zozobra. The multicolored flames.
Just realized, is that an objectionable gesture Zozobra is giving?
Shooting up into the skyrocket, shooting up into the sky. Fire Dancer is lost in the smoke. The sounds and the smells of this whole event are just spectacular. I think, Bill, you probably raised a good point before talking about, how should there be and fireworks have started, the pinwheels are going, Zozobra is flailing.
And these fireworks get better every year. Look at that.
And again, the crowd is beginning to chant, burn him, burn him.
Some are going so high I can't even see them.
Slow down a little bit.
Oh!
Big old pots coming, big fire pots and bombs and flares. And the drums picked up their cadence.
There goes the wire.
Trails of fireworks leading up to Zozobra.
It's getting close now. You can feel the tension mount. It's a surreal light. Nothing like it before.
It's nothing bad.
Nothing like it before. He's going to die.
Moving and dancing. Tracer fireworks going. Multicolored light up into the air.
And the chant is picking up
from
the crowd.
the snapping pop of the fireworks, that's building in intensity as well. Drowning out all the drum beats and even the noise of the crowd.
I think it's one of the loudest ones I've been to.
All the sights and sounds literally whipping the crowd into a frenzy.
Boy, one of those just missed the fire dancers. You see that?
Kneeling in supplication. Again, the colors and the sounds. More rockets shooting into the air. I wonder if this is what Francis Scott Key meant. And the music is building and building and building in intensity. Again, as last year, there was airplanes flying overhead. They must have a spectacular view. Don't fly too close. Can you imagine if a UFO came, what they must be thinking if they flew over? They'd say, I don't think we want to go down there.
Too monstrous, Venus.
Too barbaric. Zozobra is stirred to a frenzy once again. Poor guy every year. Spectacular pictures that are being brought to you over Santa Fe Community Television.
You know, there's an interesting wind effect that's blowing the smoke away from the crowd who are not in it. There he goes!
Zozobra just couldn't take it anymore. That's all I can stand, that I can't stand no more.
His head's on fire.
And the flames are engulfing Zozobra once again.
Everyone at home, now's your chance.
Burn those gloomy thoughts and feelings away.
Let go of all your gloom, all your negativity.
Okay, Preacher Bill,
Thanks to Kiwanis,
let's just
your
watch.
fears are over.
Let's just watch.
Outstanding.
The heat. You can feel the heat. We're a few hundred
We're
feet
getting
away.
side shots.
Out. Ooh. I think that was a mistake out to the audience.
I think we've had a little extra.
There's really nothing else you can say, but wow.
My God.
And there's a bit of a breeze blowing. Everything is.
I think the people over towards Old Taos Highway are getting a little more than they bargained for. I hope nobody got hurt.